Hello, internet sluts. It's the guy in the basement, me, Drunk Farmer. How are you? And I want to start off the program with a little local news. Now, I read this article I think it was a week ago, and it was about this couple, and they went around to a few car dealerships to buy a car. Now you're sitting there going, Drunk Farmer, what the hell are you talking about? Well, I'll tell you what I'm talking about. Apparently, these two people went around a couple car dealerships and tried to buy some cars, and two of the car dealerships kind of rejected them until they got to the third one. Now they went to the third car dealership and they bought an SUV, supposedly. And they wrote out a check for, I think it was close to $50,000 or a little over $50,000. And so the car dealership said, yeah, we'll take your check. Okay. And they went back to cash the check, and lo and behold, there was no money in the account. These two people were trying to buy a car with not just a regular check, but with starter up checks. You know, that's the checks that start up your checking account. They tried to write a check for an amount of over 50 some $1,000 with starter checks to buy a car. Well, to buy an SUV to be precise. Fortunately, I don't know what the hell was wrong with this car dealership. They apparently caught it, so they got him, and apparently the man and woman are now doing jail time in my hometown because they were stupid. They were. Oh my gosh, there's a lot going on today. I don't know. Should I do a review of what's going on? Should I just do the review and just call it good? Hold on here. I have a note. I have to read my notes. Just hold the phone. Yeah. Well, here's the deal. There's been a lot going on, as you may know. Tomorrow they will be Monday. They'll be discussing the stimulus checks, a second stimulus check. Wow. Hey, we get free money. But apparently the Trump administration is going to send out a second stimulus check. Now, a few months ago, Donald Trump said he was going to veto this. He was. He was going to veto this. He said he was not going to send out a second stimulus check. But now, a couple months later, I'm going to send out a stimulus check and I'm going to make it bigger than the Democrats. And yes, he is. But we don't know the plans yet. The GOP is ironing out the plans and to see what's going on. We'll find out Monday. I'll let you know on what's going on with that. But Donald Trump went big, and he went big. I mean, he outspent the Democrats, because when the Democrats proposed the first stimulus check and the Republicans agreed to it, Donald Trump had to go big, man. That's it. Old King Donald had to go big. Are you shocked by this? Not really. I'm not shocked by it. Besides, it's a freaking election year, okay? And that's why Donald Trump went big, because the only thing he did, and the only thing why he did it, because it's an election year. That's right. It's an election year. So, yay team. Anyway, what else is going on this week? The protests have flared up again. If anybody's been hiding under a rock lately, the protests again have been fired up for some reason. Portland, Oregon, they're in their 60th day of protesting. 60 days. It's just, I don't know. It's stupid. I think it's way overdone right now. I mean, there's some peaceful protesting going on still, but I still think, in my own opinion, it's just way overdone right now. And the only thing I have to say about you protesters, get off the horse. It's dead. Okay. They keep protesting about. I don't know what they're protesting about anymore. I really don't. I mean, on the only thing the Portland protesters, I mean, these protests, Portland protests, that's a tongue tire, have been very violent. They've been out of control. Last night, Seattle got involved in it, some violent protests. Even in Omaha, Nebraska, my home state, they're protesting because they're supporting Portland. Stop it. The horse is dead. Get off. Jesus. Yes, I know our system sucks. We're being oppressed. Blah, blah. Yeah, I've heard it all. Well, yes, the system does suck. Get over it. Move on. Don't you people have jobs anyway? I mean, come on. What are you protesting? I'm protesting because that statue over there offends me. Does this offend you? Oh, I'm just getting tired of those fucking. I mean, these younger people like in their 30s and their 20s and 30s are out there protesting. I don't know what the fuck they're protesting about, but God, like I said, the horse is dead. Get off. Jesus. Now, I read this article a couple weeks ago stating that if you go to a national park here in the United States, you are racist. I didn't get that at all as I read the article. I read the article and I thought to myself, Jesus, are you kidding me? I mean, people go to national parks to camp out or whatever they do in a national park. I've never been to a national park, so I wouldn't know, but I think they'd go out and camping and do some fishing and, stuff like that. And most of the people who go there are, well, basically white people. And this news article that I read said that people who go to national parks are racist. I don't know where they get that idea. I don't know where in the hell you get this. I was like, oh, you're a racist because you went to a national park. What? Jesus. I mean, have we come down that far the rabbit hole now? I mean, I'm just saying, it's stupid. It's stupid. It's just a bunch of people who have no fucking clue what's going on. They don't get the big picture. That's what I'm trying to say. They just see this little box that that statue offends them, or that guy said something that offended me. Does this offend you? So yeah, if anybody goes to on vacation this or whatever, if you ever go to a national park, you might be racist. Yeah, that's just about the stupidest thing I've read. That's one of the stupidest things I've ever read. Let's put it that way. Another thing that's been bothering me is I saw this thing on the internet was a woman. Didn't see her face, but I'm guessing she was in her probably early 20s, early 20s or 30s. And I'll just say this right now: these motherfucking things are weapons of mass destruction. These things can ruin people's lives. This thing can, do a lot of damage. This little phone can do a lot of damage if you really think about it and if you really use it right. Because this thing has a camera on it and it records. We all know that. Yes. And people have been doing that. Yes, they have. I mean, my God, if the smallest crime is committed, these people fucking freak out with these cell phones and they use this as a weapon. This is my weapon. There's a lady, and I think it was in a Colorado liquor store, that she got upset because she got another person upset, and they kind of exchanged words, and the one person bumped her cart, and she was pissed about it, and she was telling the whole liquor store about it, and she was up there just ranting and raving and all this bullshit. Now I'm thinking to myself, you know what? You're stupid. So somebody bumped your cart, you got in a little confrontation, and the whole time that was happening, she was recording the whole thing. Oh boy, I'm gonna record. I'm gonna let the police come and I'm gonna show them the video and all this bullshit. 30 years ago, no one gave a shit. You bumped your cart, had a few words with somebody, yeah, you moved on. Nowadays, no, you can't even breathe around these anymore. To tell you the truth, you can't even breathe right around these because if you breathe wrong or say something wrong or whatever, somebody will probably record it. Or you might be a racist. It's true. This is a weapon. And people use it every day for from the smallest things to the biggest things. I mean, I've seen these things people have been recording the protests with these things. People have been recording crimes with these things. People have been recording just sometimes stupid shit with these things. Now remember, kids, this is a weapon. God, has the country gone that far down the rabbit hole? Seriously, have we? I mean, fuck. It's just getting to the point of stupidity. And I'm a Democrat, and that's even the scariest thing about it. I'm not no some liberal left wing son of a bitch. Well, I am a son of a bitch, but I'm not going to sit there and and just say, oh, that's go out and hug a fucking tree. No, but I'm just saying it's just to the point right now. This country has become stupid. This country has become just irrelevant. It has. A lot of shit has become irrelevant nowadays. It has. I don't know what to say anymore about it. I guess we'll all have to learn to live with it, to learn that there are stupid people out there. Doesn't matter what color, religion, or whatever, or creed they are, there are stupid people out there. And I don't discriminate. I really don't. I don't care. People do stupid shit because they do stupid shit because it's not because of their skin color, it's not because of their religion, it's not because of all the other bullshit. It's because they did it on their own and they were just stupid for doing it. How's that? How is that, huh? Yeah, it doesn't matter if they're black, white, Native American, Chinese, whatever. If they do something stupid, I'm going to say something about it. How's that grab you by the nuts, America? But what the hell do I know? I'm just a guy in a basement. We'll see you next time. And I'm really bad about doing this, but I'm going to do it tonight. Subscribe, hit that thumbs up button. I know you like me. Come on. Or whatever. Hit that thumbs down button because you think I'm a lunatic or a raving lunatic. Or you can drop me an email at drunkfarmer67@gmail.com and I'll answer your questions. I will. I'll try to answer your questions the best I can. Until then, everyone have a wonderful week. I will see you later. Sorry for so long. This show was so long, but I just had to get some shit off my chest. So long, everyone. Now that for that awkward moment of pause.